Hi, CyberKnight-Miky, and today's review is about the studio series Bumblebee Starscream. A character that literally appeared in the opening scene in Bumblebee and never appeared again because Hasbro decided to literally just fuck off with the Decepticons and just introduce Unicron in Rise of the Beast right on, and then literally became a box office failure in the Rise of the Beast. And now Riders on Strike. Couldn't be more happy because let's be honest, those stores are literally creatively bankrupt. So I don't fucking care. But this character, finally, we're getting actually a kind of, G1, a faithful to the G1 character, but also being stylized. And of course, this is literally him in the Tetra Jets that they're known for because he's a Seeker. And yeah, there are also multiple repaints now coming in here and there. And yeah, it's kind of really looking good. A little bit dorky, if I could say. I mean, the cockpit and the nose cone, well, the nose cone is rubber, and of course the cockpit as well. It is really nice as well. And the coloring, while bit of a matte gray, it is still appealing no matter what. And of course the Decepticon insignia is faithful as well. And of course the thrusters on the back, looking nice. Of course there's a gap there and here, but it doesn't matter. What does kind of matter is the paint chipping. Oh boy. Yeah, this is literally painted, and yeah, it chips like a goddamn motherfucker. But of course he has the nose race on the sides, and of course the blaster that Blitzwing is known for, except I don't remember Starscream using one. But yeah, and let's not even compare about the size comparison because it's impossible. But for size comparison, here you have him next to a Micromaster. Yeah. As for transformation, literally you just remove the nose cones, then remove that gun, and then the no race, and then you just fold up the arms, and then you just fold up the hands. And then you just flip down the nose cone, break his nose, and then flip him open. Then fold the flaps on the side, rotate them on the clickety, and then boom, shift out the wings. And then you just untap the legs, split them open, fold the flaps. Actually, before you do that, fold this flap first, and then no, actually, this flap first, and then this one. Like origami. Boop, boop, boom. There we go. And then one of the legs, like the, I think it's it's just the right one. You just fold the piece here, and then you just shove it in. Actually, it is the left. Yeah, it is the left. But for the right, well, there's a new step. You need to fold the fins here and then fold it up again, and then you just fold this piece here. Well, actually you do that instead. Then fold the feet and then close everything together. And also you need to have everything in line, otherwise it won't work. And of course, just fold these pieces up because he had it in the movie for some reason. I don't know why, but hey, c'est la vie. And of course, let's fold these fold the arms like so. Boom. And then you just need to close this one up. And of course, shift these ones. And then, well, have the nose cone here. Then fold the flaps up. And then everything must be aligned. And then, beam, bada, boom. You just make sure everything is intact. And yeah, I understand why this one is a frustrating step. By filming, of course. And once you have done that, you just take this piece here, sorry, and then you snap everything together, like so. And then rotate the head, just to showcase the ugly noggin he has, for some reason. And then you just rotate the arms, and of course fold the flaps up, like so. And then what you're gonna do now is just take the nose race here, and then you just, well, hold on. yeah, you just take the nose goes right, like so, and boom. Now you have a Starscream in his robot mode. And now I'm not saying this is the best Starscream we ever have gotten, because it's probably not. But he should look very good. I will say that. I mean, look at that. Very faithful to the G1 character, but also stylized for an updated model for the, well, the Bayverse designs, but actually being faithful to that design. And of course, as we take a look at the noggin, and yeah, let's just say that he do look ugly for some reason. And people say that these are supposed to be the eyes and those are just the eyebrows. Well, I don't think so. I think those are the eyes. Because as someone who knows geometry of eyes and such, those are just, well, random pieces for, wow, for the chin. I mean, if you think those shapes down there under the red paint is the eyes, then prove it, because how the fuck do you know? Because every fucking Bayverse character literally has a junk of metal just plastered on their face instead of just fluid metal. So yeah, I can't complain about the design of the face because, or the complaint about the QC issue about the eyes, because I can't. What I can complain is the horrendous face sculpt, because holy shit, that is, oh god. Starscream, what the hell happened to you? But then again, he literally just appeared in seconds, so what the hell do I care? And of course the shoulder panels that they are known for Seekers, and of course the legs looking nice, even though they are like 70-like style. And of course the arms looking spindly but proportionate. And yeah, it do feel solid sometimes, but yeah. And of course the backpack is very nice for something that is literally a Voyager class figure. And of course the articulation on this guy is just a ball joint, but that only functions like a swivel because he cannot look up unless you shift the ball joint here, and then you do that, but I do not recommend it. You can literally rotate it in 360 degrees, move outward, bend over 90, no wrist, only soul rhythm wrists. Yeah, and of course he has a waist swivel, but it is very limited. So what the hell is the point of it? And of course he can't kick up that far, and not that much. I actually do that as well, but due to the wings and backpack, there's limitations. And of course the spread is wonderful. And of course you also get 5 rotation, 90-degree bend or a little bit more, up, down, and pivot. So yeah, Starscream here moves very well. But you know what's not well? The gun. I gotta be honest, I don't really like this gun. I mean, I don't know about you, but this looks fucking horrendous and ridiculous. I see perspective and point of view, and yeah, it worked. It may work a little bit well for the blade swing, but here, no. And also, didn't remember seeing these Seekers using guns. Anyway, you may try to do the other way, which you just fold up the fist here and then you just do the other way, but yeah, that looks even more dumber. So yeah, fuck that one. So yeah, for size comparison, well, as for size comparison, here we have him next to Bumblebee, David Joel Park version. Yeah, not a fair comparison, but hey, whatever. The size for the reboot is still bullshit. I mean, they're literally smaller than the movie 725. So, yeah. But then I can also show Nice C, which, sizable Voyager. But still could have been improved. Why do I say that? Well, I'm not saying that there should have been a wrist swivel, but it should have, because due to the overall price point of the Voyager class, and nowadays how much those cost, wow. And of course, let's not forget about the paint chipping, which is very noticeable for this figure, especially for the wings here. And for all final thoughts, yeah, it's a good figure, but couldn't there be a way for actually using the null race on the side just to make it a little bit better? I mean, you can actually hold it, which honestly, if you think about it, the commercial break scenes for the Transformers 1984 actually had him holding the null race, so hey, I mean, that's also an option. Honestly, a little bit better than using this piece of crap. So yeah, if you want to use a gun, he has them. It's just a null race. And if you think it's a blasphemy for him holding null race, well, fuck you. So yeah. So final thoughts, yeah, Studio Series Bumblebee Starscream is a really nice figure, and kind of worth having in your collection. Parentheses or quote unquote, perhaps, or pretty much, or maybe. Studio Series Bumblebee Starscream is a really nice figure and is almost worth adding in your collection. Quote unquote, maybe. Because there's still flaws with this figure that really holds this one back, and that is just being just a retool of the Studio Series Blitzwing, and it's with some changes, but there's still familiarities with him is still present. I mean, every Seeker, even Blitzwing, are pretty much the same. And I'm not saying that it could have been improved, but some of the proportions looks off in some angles. And, well, yes, it may due to the overall rush of the Bumblebee scene, the opening one, since it was supposed to be a prequel, but then had to change last second to pretty much become a reboot, aka reset for the franchise, since, well, everyone hated the Michael Bay films, and this was a nice change of fresh air. Until they ruined it by literally making Rise of the Beast. I mean, sure, I do like Rise of the Beast, but it was a bit of a, well, boring and a disappointment film that really didn't follow up well, and 5 writers wrote that shit. Compared to, well, Travis Knight literally making actually a good movie for once that didn't really follow up well, because yeah, Hasbro really did not give a damn about actually making consistency, or literally just I mean, if you wanted a actually good franchise and you wanted to do what the MCU does, just have low budgets and don't just shove random crap just to please the Transformers fan. Even I, a Transformers fan, is a little bit sick of just seeing, oh my god, references here and there. Just stop with it. If you're just gonna put random crap just be on the march to stuff without any purpose, what the fuck is wrong with you? Just stop it. It's tiring. It's the reason why the MCU right now is doing awful, because they hire some dumb people that is not even a fan, and some people are really just making fucked up decisions. And well, sure, there's 2 films actually doing good, which is No Way Home and Guardians 3, but that's only 2 good films. I mean, one of them is literally a Sony film, and the other one is literally directed by a guy who was fired once and then hired again until he just fucked off into joining DC right now. Oh boy. So yeah, sorry for the little bit sour take on that one, but yeah, I mean, if you don't like what you see, then I highly pick him up, but I recommend that you pick a third-party version instead, since that one looked a little bit more promising. Since, well, yeah, this is quite for 40 or $30 or something like that. It's worth, but due to inflation, it's only a matter of time before they, well, hike those prices up like haywire. Yeah. And of course, discount can fuck off.